Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, Southwest pilots finally see contract. Aerosystems boasts sale of 5 new Pegasus gyro planes. Virgin Galactic readies for first launch of 2024. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Southwest pilots ratify new contract. Southwest Airlines pilots ratified their tentative agreement to the tune of 93% in their recent vote, solidifying the last of the Big Four in domestic airlines. The deal stands for a 5-year contract, which will grant an immediate 29.15% increase in pay rates upon ratification, followed by yearly increases of 4% in 2025, 26, and 27. That drops to a smaller 3.25% bump in 2028. All in all, it adds up to a 50% pay raise over contract term. While the pay is always the headliner, some quality of life improvements should help improve scheduling, retirement, and parental leave programs for the average line pilot too. A one-time headset reimbursement up to $1,000 is another small improvement noted, but it appears to be one and done if water cooler talk is correct. Pilot Union President Casey Murray said, quote, "This has been a long time coming, and it is only through the unity of our pilot group that we were able to achieve the gains in this contract," end quote. He says the agreement gives the pilots, quote, "the security and protections that have been long needed," end quote. And after the break, NBAA joins chorus in pushing FAA reauthorization.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
There's a lot of places I get to at the end of the runway or in turnarounds that I need an engine running. So for me, it's very important to have a product that I'm absolutely confident with. I am very confident with the Trailblazer propeller. And when I'm flying air shows, I know that propeller's gonna be right for me.
Coming to Sun and Fun's 50th fly-in celebration, Trace Atkins for an opening day concert.
A tug of war since I was a kid between Jesus and John.
Don't miss Trace Atkins with special guest Sarah Evans.
Ponytail girl grown up to be a woman, now she's gone in a blink of an eye.
Get your tickets now and be a part of the kickoff celebration for Sun and Fun's 50th fly-in. Go to flysnf.org.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. NBAA joins chorus in pushing FAA reauthorization. The National Business Aviation Association has published a letter in support of the pursuit of a long-term bipartisan and common-sense FAA reauthorization bill. The body signed its name on a letter with 25 more industry bodies pushing for the U.S. Senate to get the FAA fully funded and authorized anew. Currently, the regulatory body operates on an extension, which is set to expire on March 8, 2024. IAC looking for new executive director. If you're looking for a very interesting gig and are qualified, Stephen Kurtzon, International Aerobatic Club Executive Director, will be leaving the EAA and IAC team on January 31st, and IAC will need a replacement. Because there's a great deal to do in order to prepare for the next IAC Executive Director, Stephen has elected to stay through January. The IAC board appoints the replacement, and the EAA hires them as an employee. EAA HR will post the job internally and has posted it externally as well. Airbus Helos proved popular in 2023 with 54% market share. Airbus Helicopters showed off its performance for 2023, showing a total of 410 gross orders for new rotary wing products throughout the year. With a net order count of 393, Airbus Helicopters did quite nicely for itself, though in typically understated fashion, it described it as a steady market recovery with a strong performance. Total orders came from 179 customers in 47 countries. In terms of deliveries, the Airbus arm tendered 346 helicopters, snagging itself a 54% market share in the civil and parapublic niche. Their top seller is the H-145 at 186 units. Air Borealis pilots ratify first-ever collective agreement. Air Borealis pilots have ratified their first-ever collective agreement with Air Borealis, a subsidiary of the Exchange Income Corporation. Of the 92% of eligible Air Borealis pilots who cast ballots, 87% voted in favor of the agreement. The 3-year contract includes improved scheduling measures and working conditions, competitive compensation, stronger job security protections, and improved benefits. Air Borealis pilots began negotiations with management in 2020, shortly after joining ALPA. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Aerosystems boasts sale of 5 new Pegasus gyroplanes. Aerosystems has reported to ANN that it has finalized a transaction for the sale of 5 Pegasus aircraft to a Scottish investor to lease to a pilot training school and an aerial service operator, with ARC committed to delivering all units by the first quarter of 2026. The Pegasus is reportedly the first non-helicopter VTOL aircraft to receive FAA certification. Understanding the eVTOL landscape, ARC looks to leverage the Pegasus potential as a solution to modern challenges in rural transport and various civil contingencies. The Pegasus allegedly offers several advantages over current eVTOL models, notably lower power consumption, increased safety, and reduced maintenance costs. Crucially, unlike many eVTOL concepts still under development, the Pegasus is already certified and operationally proven. The certification and demonstrated operational reliability of the Pegasus could set it apart in a market filled with emerging, as of yet unproven, eVTOL concepts. This sale not only reflects Aerosystems' capability to meet current aviation demands, but also highlights what it considers to be its role in shaping the future of VTOL technology. Aerosystems is poised to begin flight tests of the Pegasus over the coming months at its Cranfield facility, with public demonstrations planned at this year's Farnborough Air Show. And after these messages, Virgin Galactic readies for first launch of 2024. Welcome back. Virgin Galactic readies for first launch of 2024. Virgin Galactic's Galactic 6 flight window will open today, January 26, 2024. This will be the company's 11th spaceflight to date. Keep in mind that the Virgin Galactic flights do not exceed the altitude established as the border of space, commonly called the Karman Line, and will follow a year of what they report to be unprecedented human spaceflight achievements that included 6 suborbital spaceflights in 6 months. 4 private astronauts from 3 different countries will journey to space on Virgin Galactic's 6th commercial spaceflight. The private astronauts on board the Galactic 6 mission will include astronaut number 23, a private astronaut from Ukraine and Las Vegas, astronaut 24, private astronaut from Texas, astronaut 25, a private astronaut from Austria, and astronaut 26, a private astronaut from California. The Virgin Galactic crew will include VSS Unity Commander CJ Sturkow and pilot Nicola Pasillo, and VMS Eve Commander Michael Masucci and pilot Dan Alex. Michael Colglazer, CEO of Virgin Galactic, said, quote, "Our inaugural year of commercial service demonstrated our spaceflight system's ability to regularly deliver a safe and unparalleled customer experience for our astronauts and establish new turn time records for reusable human spaceflight systems. We're excited to begin 2024 by bringing 4 new Virgin Galactic astronauts to space with our Galactic 6 mission," end quote. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.